Well, surely enough is enough. It's now 3 years in a row since Tod Boehly and the Clear Lake Capital Consortium took over from Roman Abramovich as new Chelsea Football Club owners. Ironically, since then, we have seen nothing than regression rather than progression. The only people out there that can put a stop on this is us supporters. Chelsea FC, guys, is gradually losing identity and credential. It's only by putting pressure on Chelsea owners that we can make them reason and we can change things in a better way for the sake of our beloved football club. So guys, in today's video I will tell you the main reason why all Chelsea supporters are getting more and more frustrated every day because of the way Chelsea owners are running the club. So guys, you have to watch this video. Welcome back, guys, to another video of the Colorless Blue CFC. But guys, before I dive into today's topics, I would like to clarify to a minority of Chelsea supporters out there that are against the idea of us protesting Tod Boehly and the Clear Lake Capital Consortium that we are not going to worry. The protest held on the 25th of February aside Stamford Bridge just before the match against Southampton will be indeed a peaceful rally, an opportunity for us to have our say, to tell the owners the way we feel in regard of the way they are running the club. We are not happy, of course. We want Chelsea Football Club to win again. As simple as that. We want Chelsea Football Club to become a winning team again. The intentions of the owners of Chelsea Football Club were so clear from day one, since they took over from Roman Abramovich. The dismissal of Thomas Tuchel was the first indication that something wasn't right there. The reason why Tuchel was dismissed by Tod Boehly was simply because he disagreed on Tod Boehly and Eghbali transfer plans. For that particular reason, Tod Boehly and Eghbali decided to sack Thomas Tuchel, which was extremely wrong. First massive mistake that they made. Straight after that, we also noticed that the new owners, appointed new sporting directors, Lawrence Stewart and Paul Weasley, and that was another terrible mistake, because still now those sporting directors are continuously failing in delivering for Chelsea when it comes to buy proven players out there. It's a chaos, really. That has always been evident that Tod Boehly and Eghbali only focus on their number one priority: money. Money is prioritized over making Chelsea a winning team again. It became so clear when Tod Boehly acquired almost 100% of the stake of a Strasbourg football club. Are we kidding? Buying 50, 60 players. No, guys. What we need here is a team of 22 players in one squad. 22 reliable players that can manage to become winners and allow Chelsea Football Club in the future to win again trophy. But carry on the way you're doing, guys. You are actually ruining the club. There won't be no purpose. There is no purpose because the way you're running the club is wrong, and you won't gain any profit or whatsoever if you think and believe to sell players in the future. Because I tell you this now, I can see Chelsea in the next few years, if things carry on this way, be sitting again 5th, 6th and 7th in the Premier League. We are going to be the next Tottenham Hotspurs, like them. When it's been the last time that Tottenham was close to win the Premier League? Another proof that confirm that those owners are pretty much, I would say, incompetent is because of their idea to get rid of seniors players. Well, just recently, Joko reminded the owners of Chelsea that it is essential for any team, for any winning team, to have in a squad of 22 few senior players. We had 3 managers so far under the ownership of Tod Boehly and Clear Lake Capital. When they sacked Tuchel, Graham Potter took over. Then he was dismissed. Then Pochettino came in as a new manager. Well, Pochettino, of the 3 managers that we had so far, was the only one with a bit of experience. Although I have always considered Pochettino as an almost winner. Why? Because if you take out of consideration what he won at PSG, the curriculum vitae of Pochettino doesn't give really us indication of him being a great manager. He failed at Tottenham and he failed to achieve anything in the other teams he managed. But Pochettino, compared to Maresca and Potter, he has been the only manager that was trying to force the owners to buy seniors players. But that never happened because, as I suggested and mentioned earlier, those new owners only care about bringing in young players for the purpose of make sure that eventually they develop into talented player, and when they have an appropriate age of 25, 26, they can profit the club revenue at their pocket. Because again, I repeat, what the owners of Chelsea FC only care about is the pocket and the money, not the glory of the team. As simple as that. John Obimico agree on what Chelsea supporters are trying to achieve out of this protest. If you compare Roman Abramovich to Tod Boehly and Clear Lake Capital Consortium, then you realize that what Roman Abramovich had more than those two is that he cared and he loved the club. He always listened to the manager requests and the concert. If you remember precisely, in the first year of Abramovich time at Chelsea, Mourinho asked Abramovich to buy Drogba. Well, eventually at first Abramovich contested and suggested to Mourinho, well, get a better player. But as soon as Mourinho told him to keep quiet and just do the business, well, Abramovich respected the manager and did what the manager asked him to do. Well, Tuchel was dismissed. The unproven manager that are coming in are there simply because they have to obey and listen to what the owners are aiming to do, and they must respect the objectives of the owners and the intentions of the owners of Chelsea Football Club. And this is wrong, completely wrong. If you got a manager to manage your own team, you need to trust the manager and you need to listen to the manager concern and request. But let's talk also about the way both of the owners are clashing to each other and trying to buy each other out of the club, because only one of them wants to be in power. They're already proving that they are there just to be in power and to profit out of the club, to earn money. Their only concern is money. As simple as that. Some of the supporters, some of the supporters, not the majority, some, suggest that we should be patient and wait like Arsenal supporters and Tottenham supporters have done in recent years. This is a completely different scenario. The mojo of this ownership is completely wrong. Arsenal hasn't got a team with 40-50 players plus. Arsenal have got in their squad, ironically, few senior players. Some of them are the one that come from Chelsea. Harvets, Sterling. And they are the one that so far are making Arsenal being much better than Chelsea as a team. All of this is a shame. We are now sitting sixth in the Premier League as we expected. There is a tough week ahead for Chelsea, with a game away at Villa Park against Aston Villa, and a difficult game, Stamford Bridge against Southampton on the 25th, where those two games will in a way define the season of Chelsea so far. And they will give us an idea of the chances we are going to have to reach Champions League spot. It will be a disaster if again Chelsea won't qualify for the Champions League this season. If we had a different Chelsea in European Conference League, we would have already won the trophy, for sure. Such a shame. Such a shame. Now the only objective and aim is for us guys to pressurize, put pressure on the owners of Chelsea Football Club. Hopefully this protest will will give an indication to the owners that we are not happy, that we are really frustrated, and hopefully Tod Boehly and Eghbali will start to behave professionally and care much more about our club. Because if you don't care about the club, if you don't love the club, that belongs to you in a kind way, then your club, because they bought a club, will never be successful. Abramovich managed to win with Chelsea everything simply because he loved the club. So if Chelsea new owners wants to become winners with the club, they need to become supporters of the club first. Simple as that. Deep breath. Well guys, we come to the end again of this video. Good luck to us on the 25th. Let's hope we'll make an impact and we'll reach the owners with our message, with our request. And remember again to subscribe to the channel, click the like button, blah blah blah, all the rest. It was a pleasure to be with you today, and I'll see you next time.